Hey y'all, it's your girl Ava Cherie. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about why we chose to stay and why we challenged ourselves to stay, why we compromised. And we could talk a lot about what went wrong, but let's talk about the takeaways and accountability of ourselves. Now, let's be honest. When we're in a toxic relationship, some of us, most of us, hopefully, prayerfully, don't want to intentionally enter things toxic and just accept it. But that's exactly what we do when we ignore red flags and accept things that's subpar, things that you may not even do, but you accept and allowed it from the other person, right? So then you stay in it because you rolled up your sleeve, you're thoroughbred, you ride or die, whatever you want to say, right? I'm so glad I've grown past that because child. But anyway, you roll up your sleeves. You like, trials gonna come, tests gonna come, difficulties gonna come. But how we arise from out the struggle is what's gonna show and prove who we are to one another, whatnot. But then after a while, you start proving and out challenging yourself, because at that point, later down the line, you realize you made a drastic mistake. So I'm gonna put myself in it. What happens is we start to say, oh, next time. Or we start to say, I'm staying because I invested so much time. Or we start to say, I'm challenging myself to prove that this is going to turn out right. That's what we do inadvertently, whether we know it or not. That's what we start doing. We start putting up stipulations of this, that, and the third. We start getting aggressive and angry because it didn't turn out the way we thought. So you know how you playing a game and you in competition, and you might have trained and trained and trained for that competition. And when you get in there with the opposition, they ain't playing fair. They ain't playing by the rules. So you got to re-strategize just to win. That's what we do in our relationships when we find out we with a toxic person. We got to re-strategize to figure out how to make sense of it, to figure out how to justify us being there, to figure out how we knew the rule book, we knew the plays, and we ignored them. Yup. Let's talk about that. We talk about how long we was with somebody, what they choose to do and not do. We talk about the work that they say they did, that they didn't do, the work that was done and wasn't done, and the work they have no intentions to do. And we bargain with that. And that's just like going to the rule book in any national league and saying, we're going to change the rules as we go. You didn't hire me and I ain't had no experience. Put me in a position I can't even play. Okay? And we have to make sense of it as a Olympian winner or as a champion winner. We have to make sense of it because we came to be in the game together as a team and somebody else didn't. God's love and God's peace to y'all all. Let me go work out.